Okay, this is an update for Mr. Bucky. He's agreed to it finally. So anyway, he's in here working on his website, and I wanted him to give you an update on how things are going after the food poisoning. All right, so.
Well, first of all, I appreciate all the prayers because they definitely were received, and I needed them. And I'm getting along fine. I'm getting along fine now. I'm sure glad to be out of the hospital. That's no place to be. But I'm enjoying being home. I've gotten back to my website, and this is exactly where I wanted to be. Thank you so much, though, for all your prayers and your condolences, your well-wishing. I just thank you so much. Phyllis has kind of kept me up to date on it, and I appreciate that so much. I kind of left her with all the work to do, but she's done a great job tilling the garden by herself, planting the garden, and mowing grass, which she doesn't do except when I am sick. But I'm so glad to have her because she's been a lifesaver for me. But the good Lord has gotten me out of there, out of that hospital, and I'm certainly on the mend. And I sure do appreciate everything that y'all have done for me.
So, how long were you in the hospital then?
9 days.
Yeah,
9
and
days.
you actually ended up having to have surgery.
I did. I had a surgery for blockage in my intestine. And so I'm so glad to be out.
Why don't you show them your arms, all the blue marks? They had so many
Oh, my
IVs.
goodness.
Well, I can't see that on the screen. Hold them up a little bit and move it over this way. Wait a minute.
Which way?
Yeah, there. Look at that. Yeah, and look at the other one.
The other
Yeah.
one is really not as bad.
Show them your
You
hand.
can't, yeah, the hand.
Yeah,
Look
look
at
at that. Yeah, and that's all of that happened because he had so many IVs going in him,
That's right.
and because he was so dehydrated.
That's right.
And they kept having a problem with, the fluid. And then he'd get too much fluid, then he wouldn't have enough, and so that caused a kidney problem, a little bit of liver problem,
Right.
and then of course the worst time was when your lungs got fluid in them.
Oh, it was terrible. But this is really where I was, the RV, I always say RV.
You're thinking RV mountain rest, right?
Mountain rest, getting back up there.
Yeah,
But the IV was sort of compromised
yeah.
and infiltrated. That's what they say. I think that's the word they used.
Infiltrated, yeah.
Yeah.
So, did you like your surgeon?
Oh, yes.
Who,
Very much.
who was your surgeon?
Dr. Lim Pertos.
No. He's Greek. Dr. Limperos.
Limperos.
Yeah, that's it. Mr. Bucky had about 5 different doctors coming in a couple of times a day, the whole time, really. So.
But he is a good one.
Yeah, he really is. He explained everything. Now he did that last day just tell us it was food poisoning.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's that. They ruled out everything else.
Yeah, like Crohn's disease and
they checked me for everything.
diverticulitis and cancer even.
Diverticulosis. And
Yeah, all of it.
all of it.
Yeah. So anyway, Mr. Bucky's on a soft foods diet now.
Yeah, I need to be on one after I looked at those cross sections of
the intestines. We shouldn't show that on the video,
No,
right?
But my gosh, I've got some fat I've got to get rid of.
Yeah, but now look at his stomach. It's much further down than it was before all this happened. So,
yeah.
But yet, when you weigh, you hadn't really lost. We thought you'd lost a whole bunch of weight.
No, and I haven't lost about 4 or 5 pounds.
I know, but I think it's because they were just pumping you so full of fluids.
I think maybe that might be
And
it.
you
There's
think
a lot of cavities in the human body.
Yeah, I think that then once all that fluid goes away, you'll probably have lost maybe more weight, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So were you anxious to come home?
Oh my gosh, well you know that.
So you really didn't have a single thing to eat really for 10, almost 11 days.
That's
because
right.
you were sick 2
That's
days
right.
here at the house.
All right, and then when I got to the hospital, he put off the surgery a day or 2.
Well, because I think they wanted to see if it would
That's
resolve
right.
itself.
That's what they wanted to see, but it didn't.
Yeah.
I had to go ahead and have the surgery, and As a result, I had to sort of wait on all that to happen, and that meant my hospital stay was going to be extended.
Yeah, yeah. So now you're on the mend, and I guess in another week or so you'll be able to eat like more solid food, probably.
That's
yeah.
right. And of course, we've got to follow up with these doctors, but I sure do want to get up to Mountain Rest as soon as we can.
I know, yeah. So, okay, well, so we think you're doing okay.
Yes.
And so anyway, we'll see y'all next
I was
time.
glad to see the dogs too. I mean, that meant a lot.
Sorry, I had to sneeze. Yeah, and of course Peppy was so sad while you were gone.
Yeah.
In fact, he's laying on the floor in here in the office right now.
Peppy stays by my side all the time.
Yeah, he does.
He just right wherever I am, that's where he is.
Yeah. All right, well, so I'm cooking a lemon pound cake out in the solar oven because it's so bright and sunny today. And but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and post this video because everybody's been asking how you were doing. So, you're home now, you're well, and I'm doing all the work, right?
You still do. Oh, me. I tell you what, you're doing a yeoman's job.
Yeah, well, I'm doing his chores and my chores and whatever. So, but did you feed the dogs yesterday? I think you did, didn't you?
I don't think so.
I'm the one that did it
I think you
yesterday.
ended up feeding them.
Yeah. So anyway, Bucky's fine and soon gonna be back to normal and doing his own chores.
Yeah, I know you missed that something.
I do. I miss your. I miss my. I mean, because he unloads the dishwasher, and he feeds the dogs, and of course he takes care of everything in the yard. And of course the grass hadn't grown that much now. So anyway, all right. So you've mended, and you're. What do you think? 6 weeks you'll have your strength back? You think?
I think so. That's about right.
Yeah, that's what I think too. All right. Well, tell everybody bye.
Bye now. Yeah.